we're gonna have curry goat for Sunday meal. So I'm gonna season this up and show you guys how I cook this, as well as how I do my rice and peas. Sorry it's a bit loud. My kids are here, so yeah. So we're gonna have rice and peas and curry goat. For my goat, I have a pressure cooker. It's gonna help to make sure It's gonna ensure to make sure. I use a pressure cooker to cook this really fast because goat is like not the softest meat or easiest thing to cook. So I'm gonna season this up, put it in here. Editing Jenny's here. I thought I recorded showing you guys the seasoning I used for the curry goat, but I somehow didn't. So I used this. I use season all-purpose, and garlic. And then I seasoned it in the pan and put it in the pressure cooker. And now I'm just gonna let this cook for 45 minutes. Curry powder. I put curry powder. I'm just out of it today. I don't know what's going on. So for later on, when I cook down the goat, I have some onion, potato, thyme, green onion or scallion, and a habanero pepper, scotch bonnet if you will. So that's what I'm gonna cook down the goat with after it comes out the pressure cooker. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of this in here to make it a little bit darker. This is optional, you don't have to. This is just burnt brown sugar. You can also put brown sugar in here. That's it. And then you just stir that in. Stir that in. And I'm gonna add some more water to this and then add my rice. You can put salt in here too. Okay, so I added my rice and I'm gonna go ahead and add my butter. Turn the stove down on low so that this doesn't burn. And there you go. It's all done. I don't have a measurement for my rice because it's all based off of feel, look. I don't use measurement. I'm sorry. But if you go to a professional website where, you know, they teach you how to cook, you can find the recipe for rice and peas. I'll probably link a recipe down below in the description bar somewhere. Okay, so I transferred the goat to this pot now, and now I'm just gonna add this now. Rice is done. Rob is testing, so I'm just gonna add this with a little bit more water. Honey, can you pass the beef broth in the thing? Then put a little bit in here. Then pantry. Then I'm gonna add some broth to this and cook it down, and it should be ready. So you just want to stir this in, taste, season as you go, and this is all done. Open it for me, please. There you go. And this is beef broth. All right, that's good. And then we'll put a little bit of water in here so it covers this, and then cook it down for 15 minutes, and then it's ready. Okay, so for tonight's meal, we're having chicken wings in the air fryer. So what I do is I get the whole wing, and then I cut this part off and then cut it into two sections, and then you have your party wings. And then I'm seasoning this and put it in the air fryer. Let me show you guys what that looks like. Okay, so I'm cooking the wings on 400, and I already put 15 minutes. I need to put this back up. 15 minutes for the first side, and this is it seasoned. And then once it's been cooking for 15 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and flip them, and then cook it again for 15 minutes, flip them, and then do 5 on each side. And then that should be enough. So we shall see. Okay, so I just flipped it over and I'm cooking it now. It's still 400 at 15 minutes. I don't usually go by the timer. So as soon as it beeps, then I'll flip it over and then go again, if that makes any sense. Okay, so this batch is done. I'm about to pour them into this sauce right here. But I can't do it with one hand. So let's do this. And I had to take out these because they were getting dried out. So I could run these back on there for 5 minutes. So that's what I'm talking about with the timer. You just gotta watch it. So I'm just gonna take this out. And my dishwasher is going, sorry guys. And just stick it in there, and then just kind of mix this up. And then I have another batch that I have to do. But I love this air fryer. If you don't have one, trust me, you will not be disappointed. Will not be disappointed. Like, we have wings, and I didn't have to fry them. I didn't have to turn on the oven. Because when you put it in the oven, it gets a lot of water, and it gets just, it's not this crispy. Like, this is the bomb. I'm telling you guys. Invest in an air fryer. You won't be disappointed. So. And then one of the tips accidentally got in there. I'm just gonna trash that. I'm just gonna trash that. But here I have my other seasoned one. This is jerk. So I just put some jerk seasoning on this, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pour this into here. It's that easy. Kind of like shake it, shake it, stick it in there. 400. That's it. Okay, so to go with the wings, so this is what the wings look like after I toss it. I'm gonna put a foil paper over this and cover it, so that it can like moisten up a little bit, because you don't want them too dry. So let me do that right now. Okay, so that's covered. So we're gonna have a mashed potato with vegetarian baked beans as like a gravy, so that I don't have to make gravy. So that's what the kiddos wanted, so that's what I'm gonna make right now. So I just put some water to boil over here, and then I'm gonna add milk and butter. Okay, so I put the butter in the water so it could melt. So I'm gonna add milk to here after I put the hot water. I'm gonna add milk and a little bit of heavy whipping cream.
I'm going out with you tonight. Are you close to here? I'm feeling down, I don't know why. No, it's so surreal. Think I want you here. Oh, oh, oh. much, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Though I want your touch, baby, you're so high, stay. I don't mind a little crazy, but baby, you're so high, stay. We don't need to go on a fast. I need this night to last. So you are like me, wanna be free like a summer night. I'm feeling down, I don't know why. What an alibi. But I'm glad you're here. Oh, 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 oh. I don't ask for much, no, I don't need that much, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Though I want your touch, baby, you're so high, stay. I don't mind a little crazy, but baby, you're so high, stay. We don't need to go on a fast. I need this night to last. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Baby, you're so high, stay. I don't mind a little crazy, but baby, you're so high, stay. We don't need to go on a fast. I need this night to last. Baby, you're so high, stay. I don't mind a little crazy, but baby, you're so high, stay. We don't need to go on a fast. I need this night to last. Baby, you're so high, stay. We don't need to go on a fast. I need this night to last.
You're welcome. So for today's dinner, it's meatballs and spaghetti. It's Jackson's 9th birthday, so he requested his favorite meal, which is ironic because his name is Jackson Giovanni, which Giovanni is like an Italian name. And he's not Italian. He's half Jamaican, half Spanish. So, yeah, about that. Half Jamaican. Yeah, half Jamaican. Is that even a thing? Yeah, whatever. So he requested spaghetti. We have meatballs that are ready to go in the... I have my water here. It went over a little bit. I need to put that on to boil for my spaghetti. And then we have the meatballs in here going in the air fryer. I'm going to flip these over and then put them in, transfer them over to this pot with some meat sauce, onion, and that's going to be dinner. So I'm going to show you guys that and then be done for Wednesday's dinner. Alright, so I put a little bit of oil and then we're gonna put some minced garlic, and then over here I have some onion chopped up, so I'm gonna saute this a little bit. And then the first batch came out, and then I have my second batch going. I got about 5 more minutes on that, and then I'm gonna combine everything. Okay, so dinner is done. This is the meatballs. I put a little bit of salt on here, and then we're gonna put cheese. This is the sauce I use. So I use that one, and I also use cheese. We're not gonna have bread with this because it's like way too much carb. But this is done. I'm about to plate it, and the kiddos are gonna eat. So happy birthday, Jackson. I don't know why Rob think this is mashed baked mac and cheese. Why did you put that kind of cheese? You know what? I don't care. I don't care, Rob. Like, you just ruined the boys. You put cheddar cheese? You just ruined the whole... Don't let me stop you, Rob. You just put cheddar cheese in. Why didn't you put Parmesan?
I got more cheese.
Oh, gosh. All right, let's feed the kids this.